So Justin Bieber is a rapist, and I think that's why I still didn't get justice. So it's been almost 20 years I've been bullied harassed by this dude because Ailey and Selena, they actually all Rothschild. You can watch my previous video that I posted that they are not real poor middle class people like me. They actually Rothschild playing fake roles, pretending to be poor and stuff like that. And because they bored in their life and they lack authenticity, they need to stalk and harass middle class poor people to steal storylines, to steal ideas, to steal creativity, and that's what they did. And they stalked me in my house illegally. I don't know, they were able to put cameras, and they also were able to hack my electronics, and that's how I knew that they knew who I was, because there's some stuff I was minding my business privately with my family, my pets and stuff like that. And then, you know, when there's something people are not supposed to know, they will use their social media to cyberbully harass me with details they are not supposed to know. Like, let's say I talk about something with my family, and they will use that and run on social media to target me and harass me and bully. And they've been doing that for years, and that bringing down and sucking my energy dry was supposed to be an energy harvesting ritual, so then they could run to promote the album, the songs. And I've been wondering how they knew me. I just know I was a fan of Justin Bieber when I was younger, well, not anymore. Bye. And maybe that's how they knew who I was, through social media. And they have a lot, by rich people, have access to some technology that we don't, which involve hacking and stalking other human beings. Apparently they have no life. And I think he was invited to a party, probably sexually abused someone, and that's why he didn't get justice, because he's surrounded by gold diggers who don't care that he raped someone. They also don't care that they bully harass me down to get all of this. This is people who are gold diggers who only care about fame and money. So I've been realizing that it's almost 20 years that it has been going on against me. So I realized that what was going on was maybe not just something that I thought it was, that it was much worse, that is really surrounded by fake friends, fake lovers, bad influence, who just wanted him to do something wrong to use it for blackmail, because he's surrounded by people who don't like him for him, the real him, but for money and fame. So I hope the rapist stuff is not true, but it doesn't negate and change the fact that he's still surrounded by people who don't hold him responsible, accountable, that are not real friends and real lovers, who let him do what he wants. He's surrounded by yes men, no boundaries, no rejection. It's because they want that Rothschild's money. And the same Rothschilds who are also bloodsuckers, yes, they are vampires. Some of them practice cannibalism and drink blood. So that's the people who've been harassing me for almost 20 years. And remember again, the fake role they're playing is dating his half-sister cousin. The Ailey, his ex, are both his incest Rothschild family member. And if you don't believe me, you can just watch a Rothschild member himself admitting the incestuous. He said they keep it in the family.
And Baron James, who was head of the Paris branch and the youngest of the 5 sons of our actual Rothschild, gave an astonishingly uninhibited description of the 19th century Rothschild policy of keeping it in the family. I'll quote to you from what he wrote and make you smile. In our family, we've always tried to keep love in the family. In this sense, it was more or less understood since childhood that children would never think of marrying outside the family, so that our fortune would never leave it. You couldn't write that today.
So they hook up, have sex with each other, have children with each other. And they seem bold and evil in their life, that they target a woman that has a life, that has talent, creativity, and they try to either terrorize her, ostracize her, and bring her down and hide her. And then he runs with his sister cousin and pretend to be me and my family and pretend to have a story. Because even when I saw the name of his parents, like the mom, she almost stole and copied the name of my mom. I'm not gonna say my real mom's name. And even the dad, I know it's not his real looks, because in Hollywood, if you watch the show Face Off, you know the special effects when the prosthetic, you wear masks and stuff like that. These people try to look a little bit too much like my parents. So these parasites really been stealing from middle class people. With so much money and so much fame, it was still not enough for you that you needed to use me and abuse me for almost 20 years. And let's remember, for the people who follow me and know who I am, that I was doing great in my life and then I hit some type of roadblock. I had depression for a while and social anxiety. And they didn't see as a sign that they needed to stop harassing me. They kept doing it non-stop. So this is not people I'm gonna forgive when they brought to justice because they don't deserve any forgiveness. I mean, if it's almost 20 years, it's not a mistake, it's a pattern at this point. You're just a terrible human being and there's nothing decent about you. And I warned them multiple times to leave me alone. As I was saying, they put illegally cameras in my house, stalk my electronics. So in the past, before, I had his ex and wife, so Selena Gomez, Hailey, whatever. Don't know them, never talked to the girl, never saw her. Same for Justin Bieber. Before, I think it's like they knew about my future and the dreams that I had, whether it's singing, dancing, or whatever. My project, writing songs, and the weird shit that happened. Let's say I had an idea that I wrote or something like that of the outfit I'm gonna wear tomorrow. Multiple times I was because I was trying to figure out the truth since like a lot of years, but I started knowing since 2020 that wow, they're stalking me. Because as I was saying, they knew stuff they're not supposed to know. When I'm minding my business in my house, you know this detail, you shade me on social media, you harass me on social media, that's suspicious. And also, for example, let's say you see, I plan to wear that dress since like 2 weeks. I'm only wearing it now. And because they illegally placed camera in my house for a while in the past, they would run to wear it first, to post it first on social media. So it looks like I wore it after, almost to start the A train. It's like those people see me as a star because if I'm not famous, nobody knows me. Why? It looks like you're scared I will be famous one day and expose the truth and people will believe me. That you try to start a train, but I'm not even famous. You're acting like I'm more famous than you and I'm a star. Because why would you run? Why can't you just be inspired by somebody's style and look? Or somebody's personality? Why can't you just wait? You stalk me in my house, I wear this dress. Maybe I take pictures today, I'm not gonna post it today, I post it in 3 days. And it's the type of woman who will run to wear the same dress and she's gonna post it like today. So then, because I posted 3 days later because I didn't have the time, I'm busy, I look like I'm the copycat. It's like they were trying to start a L trend so I will get 18 on if I ever get famous. So it's people who believe me. It's people who believe more in me than they believe in themselves. That's suspicious. And then when I called them out, because remember they stalked me in my house and had my phones mostly in the past, when I called them out and exposed them for that, and I just said that I'm gonna expose you and just tell the truth that that's what you did, then they pretended and started to do it after. So if I wore a dress, an outfit, they pretended they will do it after. But I think again it's because they're trying to pretend to be me. Maybe one day if I expose it, then they wish it they could say that no, it's you. You run to do it first. I copy you after. You started a hate train on me. This is people who not only need me for fame and money, but they lack intelligence. I thought the rich people coming after a middle class woman. I mean, my parents started from the bottom. My mom and my dad both came from poor family. They worked hard for me to get all of this, me and my sister, and they worked their ass off. So I just find it really suspicious that they're so wealthy and they're supposed to have an education. So you would thought they had some type of intelligence, but I realized not only they needed me for fame and money to copy all my ideas, but they need me to win. They lies, their story to be true. They don't have the intelligence they thought they had. So they need for me to wait for me to do the first step, the first move, and then they follow and attack. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can win without me, but you don't deserve to win because you bully your ass, destroy my life. Multiple times you attempted to do that. Thank God I'm still alive by the grace of God or the universe. I'm still alive right now, but I don't think people will have survived what I survived. This is people again who keep using social media and the algorithm to hide me and stuff like that. So yes, I can take responsibility that I had at some point depression, social anxiety, which has nothing to do with them because at the time I didn't know the truth. But then I've been wondering if it's not like just a destiny swap. you know, the Little Mermaid, when somebody steal your voice, your story, and then fool the world they are you. And then maybe I was supposed to meet some people, be friends with some people that I've never met because they blockaded and they were doing shit like that. And I've refused to play the victim, and I still refuse to run on social media to get people's sympathy. And I did not even speak about my story, but I knew for sure since 2020, it's been 6 years it has been going on, but I know now it actually been almost 20 years. I just was done behind my back without my awareness. But I know the truth now that it's been going on for sure since 2020, 6 years. I was already suspicious again between 2017 and 2020. I felt like I was stuck those 3 years before I knew the truth, and I was, but I was only sure of what was going on starting from 2020. And we are in 2026, so if I wanted fame and money, like those parasites and the desperate narcissists, I could have run to the media and tell my story, which I didn't do because I was not even sure at the time. I thought it was suspicious. Who would believe that? I come from a small town. Who will believe me that an Hollywood celebrity is stalking me, harassing me, is copying me, is trying to steal from me in my story, is trying to copy me and my family and steal our identities on the world stage, but then they don't even copy naturally, normally, because then they embarrass themselves. I mean, I don't do drugs and alcohol, but my copycat are druggies and alcoholic. I mean, you copy me, but it's like they want the easy, lazy part, the fashion, the looks, the makeup, the fake love story, but they don't want the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears of working hard, of healing, of doing the work. They want the easy, lazy part of pretending to post for social media pictures and videos, but they don't want the internal work that comes from within, of healing and moving on and accomplishing your dreams, making them come true. So I will be very proud of myself when my dreams come true, because I didn't have to bully, harass, bring anybody down. I didn't have to sell my soul to the devil. I'm literally working right now on learning how to mix and master, because I already know how to write songs, and I wrote some songs, and to make an album I've been taking since I'm a kid dance lesson that then I've quit because I fell into depression and I had social anxiety. But I've been taking that back, and it's been years now that I got my life back on track finally. But it's been hard because they're still attacking me. So if you see my dreams coming true, it is not because I was a gold digger who used Justin Bieber for fame and money. I've never talked to the dude, never saw him. It's not my fault that he stalked me. It's not because of the copycat. It's not because of any blackmail or gold digger activities. It's just a middle class woman, just like her parents did, who has worked hard, had patience, survived atrocity and abuse and harassment, and still have refused to play the victim. While I've seen my abuser, my bullies, who are narcissistic, play the victim more than me. Again, if I wanted, I could have run in 2020 to the media to tell my story. It's been 6 years, I say nothing. But I have to say something right now because it's been 6 years, and they have still, sadly, but refused to go and leave me alone. I warned them so many times, and I still don't know these people to leave me alone multiple times, and they didn't do that. They literally have refused to go away. What do you want me to do? To beg on my knees? Am I a beggar at this point? No. They are beggars because, again, Justin Bieber is surrounded by gold digger who say yes and praise his trash attitude. I mean, he embarrasses himself all the time. He probably still didn't quit his drug, alcohol addiction. He's still smoking weed, participate around. What the fuck is this embarrassment? While he still bully, harass me with the copycat. He's clearly miserable dating his sister or cousin. I've been wondering if it's his half-sister cousin. It's the same though. It's still Rothschild. It's unrelated family member. It's really an embarrassment at this point because to still harass me, I never thought in the past, I really thought people who have a heart and soul that they were not that evil, diabolical, narcissistic, but that's also come with them drinking blood. They're also vampires. So if you've seen all the movies that are true, you think it's not true, but they are vampires. They lack empathy, compassion. They're not human anymore. They're human, but they're still a vampire. They're sick, they have a disease that makes them to want to drink blood. Some of them are just too cool to stay young eternally, but it's not the people I aspire to surround myself with, because at the end of the day I'm neurodivergent. So this is the type of people, the lying, the cheating, the hypocrisy, who they surround themselves with. This is never people I want to be like. So if they thought they could make me an offer and come, it's immediately no. I don't forgive shit like that. At the end of the day, I'm a Libra woman, Libra women are for justice, fairness, and harmony, which they lack. They only bring unbalance, misery, and disharmony. And you know, a Libra doesn't like that, so good luck with that. And Libra are fair in their judgment. We don't do favoritism. So even if I used to like Justin Bieber when I was younger, when I thought I was a fan, when I realized he knew who I was the whole time, but I didn't know. And what he has done to me is like, how could you do that to someone who you know was your fan once upon a time? Like, who the fuck you think you are, Justin Bieber, with your cousin, your sister, to bully, harass a diva at this point? Like, who are you? Supposed to be nepotism trash, so famous, so much money, and you're like envious and jealous of someone that you think is nothing and a nobody, that you keep trying to hide in their house so nobody sees her and manipulate the algorithm in your favor. You really also you soul to the devil, and sadly you still didn't face consequence, but I hope that one day you will do, because I will keep holding you responsible and accountable, because you deserve it. You clearly Justin Bieber surrounded by trash who are enablers. They enable your behavior. They let you do what you want because they will do anything for fame and money. I don't think you have real friends and real lovers. They don't like you genuinely, because if they like you genuinely, they will tell you to stop embarrassing yourself, sweetheart, because it's an embarrassment at this point. You're embarrassing yourself. At your old ass age, you're still partying, sleeping around, doing drugs and alcohol, but you're supposed to be a father, a husband, you have a child, you're married in your fake arranged marriage to your own sister, cousin. That's embarrassing. Okay, grow the fuck up, because this is people, they have a son together apparently. I would like to say congratulations, but no, because if I told you what I knew, this is the type of miserable parents who will let their son be in a shitty diaper, didn't shower the son and take care of the son, because they would rather run, call the nanny to take care of him. They would rather run to somewhere, to have cameras around, to bully harass me. But only me will understand the inside comes, you know, the shade towards me. This is people who will neglect the children, y'all, that they had with their own sister, cousin, to run on the war stage, to call the paps, the camera, to make fun of people. Your kid is literally shitting in his diaper. It's been 4 hours, it was not changed. You did not shower and bath your kids, sweetie. Your bitches don't even take your kids to school. Maybe he doesn't have the age to go to school, I don't know how old he is. The nanny is doing all your dirty work, because instead of taking care of your kids on that day, you will rather choose to run, embarrass yourself, to bully, harass a diva. I mean, that's insane, you know. You have children, you love children, you go take care of your kids. No, the nanny go take care of the kids. Who cares if she is in a diaper? That's not let me run and bully, harass that woman because I'm so ambitious over. We need to bring it down, bring it down. And the end goal was to push me to commit suicide, because you know it, when people have done stuff to you, for so long, when it's been years for me, almost 20 years, they obsess with fame and money. Those narcissists, they don't love themselves, they don't do the work like me or you, so the forever wanting to escape their karma. So literally, they will never go and leave me alone. They will never take responsibility because they are narcissistic. So the end goal, the goal that you don't know, you don't see the fans, the world, is I will commit suicide. So they all the group who did that to me, not just Justin Bieber, I listen, le group. It's a group effort. They were all together doing that weird shit. I will commit suicide. That was the end goal. But sadly for them, I'm still alive. So you're gonna have a really hard time trying to kill off a diva and a star. Thank you. Because you have, yes, to boost your own ego and praise yourself, because this is people who literally want to demoralize you with the constant harassment. If they think you're great, they want you to feel like nothing, that there is nothing special about you, you're nobody, there's nothing great about you, and like you're just a bad person, because they're terrible human beings. So when you're the most decent, they know they look embarrassing, like you bully, harass a decent person and you're a terrible human being. So now it's their own guilt. Oh, my cat is coming. I have a cat, you know. She's coming in the garden. Okay. What I was saying, yes. So I was saying they wanted to push me to commit suicide, and I'm still alive, so they are very mad. Because imagine coming against a middle class woman. I mean, you're using the media, you control the media, you control Hollywood, and you've been trying to kill me for years, and I'm still alive. And you know you can step one foot in my house, I live in another country, I'm gonna call the police, and you're gonna get a restraining order. So It's embarrassing for them. So I'm gonna end this video. I think I've said almost everything that I wanted to say. I don't know if I will post it on TikTok, on YouTube. I know people will probably maybe not watch it, not believe me, but I don't care. I need to put it out there because one day the truth will come out, and I need to protect myself, and I need to put proof and receipts of the past in the past, which in the future that video will be in the past, so you guys can look back. If anything bad happened to me, that's on them. I've done the healing work. I have no problem with my family. My life is great. I'm at peace right now with my cat, my parents, my sister. There is no problem, no drama. So if ever you hear that I died in the news and that I'm dead, it's on them. Justin Bieber, the Baldwin, the Kardashian Rothschilds, Scooter Bond, Def Jam, whatever Justin Bieber label management is under. It's a group with DJ Usher and all of them. Hillsong Church, Church Home, also Lou Taylor. So all of them basically. You need to do your research. It was a group effort to take me down because they use me for fame and money. I don't know what they thought, to be honest, why I was targeted. I mean, Justin Bieber have millions of fans. I don't know why me. Maybe they thought that Justin Bieber got obsessed like a stalker and started liking me. I don't know what happened, but it's probably something like that, and that's why I was targeted, harassed, because they think in the elite world you're nobody, you're not a Rothschild, so you're not gonna date Marie Rothschild. Well, if he's a rapist, I will never date Marie a rapist. Unlike you, bye, Eddie Bad Lose, you know. I will never be you. But you will fuck your brother, your sister, everybody to get fame and money instead of doing the work to go love yourself. And I still don't know you. You know we don't know each other. And just like Selena Gomez, she needs Justin Bieber to bully harass me because she knows I blocked her on social media. She's blocked everywhere. All of them. So, because I was a fan of Justin Bieber, not them, I don't know them, I've never met them. When I was younger, they have to use him to target me, to harass me, to attack me, because they clearly can win without that dude. And sadly, apparently, he has picked his side. So I think that's wrap it up for today, guys. If I remember anything, something new happened. Sadly, I was not obsessed with, not that they're obsessed with me to keep all the receipts. If only I would have kept all the receipts. So you guys believe me, the outfit, the shade, what happens in my house, the details that they use against me on social media to harass me and target me. Sadly, you know, I didn't keep those proven receipts. Maybe y'all can find it for me on social media, I don't know. Well, before they run to do it first, so I look like the copycat. So you will see those signs. Then they did it after me. So if you can find those proof receipts for me, it will be kind. But you know, I have other things to do. I'm literally writing songs. I'm working on learning how to mix and master better. I'm doing my own makeup, hair, fashion. I don't have time for that. I'm doing my own music videos. I'm learning how to use green screen better because I was using green screen a lot in the past to make music videos. I have much to learn. I'm not delusional like these people that I think things fall from the sky because I'm a nepo trash. You have to have a skill and talent and work hard to get something, and that's what I'm doing and I've been doing right now. I'm not delusionally think I'm gonna marry a Rothschild or like his delusional sister and then bring a woman down and bully her to get something. That's why I will always be proud of myself when I get something because I did it naturally. So that's time. It's all for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If ever you watch, I don't think it will be put in the algorithm, but you know. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.